Hello, Lake Forest Mayor Scott Voigts here at the Mayor's Minute, and we're here at the James A. Musick Facility here in Irvine. It's actually outside the boundaries of Lake Forest, and I'm here with Orange County Sheriff Commander Alsobrook. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
Okay, so what makes the design of this facility different from traditional jails in Orange County, and how does that make it safer for both inmates and the community surrounding you?
So the design here is quite unique to what most people might know of a jail from either personal experience or what they've seen in movies and TV. We don't have rows of barred cells here. We have more of an open modular concept, what you would see with rooms around the perimeter. So the difference is, and really I can't explain it without touching on the concept of direct supervision. When we're talking about traditional jails in a linear row of cells, most jails and prisons have historically used either remote surveillance or intermittent surveillance, meaning they're in a guard station further away and they do periodic checks walking up and down a corridor, and they can only see what's going on as they pass or remotely by camera. In a direct supervision model, our staff members are actually on the floor of the housing unit among our inmate population, and there are no physical barriers. So the overall concept of engagement between staff and our population here really leads to a different physical design and a different operational design. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. So, and just touch on that a little bit more. So you have modules. Do the inmates still get in line and march down through the corridors to the mess hall or the food, or does the food get delivered to them in their mess hall?
No, we don't have a traditional cafeteria or chow hall at this facility. So each of the housing units receives food from our kitchen on carts, and they're fed in their housing unit. So that's one of the unique aspects of this facility, not just the direct supervision, but by design, services throughout the facility come to the housing unit. So food is brought to the housing unit. Medical treatment, medications comes to the housing unit where we have an exam room. Programming such as educational classes, AA classes, therapeutic classes come to the housing unit where we have an integrated classroom. So you don't see lines of people moving throughout the facility. It's the other way around. All the services come to them. And what that does for us is it reduces foot traffic, reduces opportunity for poor behavior or violent interactions, and it also increases our ability to allow out of cell time. Because as I mentioned, they do have cells, but there's a common area that we call a day room. And the less traffic and interactions and movement you have, the more we can allow people to be out of their cell, which is overall better for their mental health.
So attached to every module, there's an actual activity, basketball court or something that's attached to every module?
Yeah, there's a recreation yard attached to every housing unit where there's a basketball hoop and handball, and they can do other activities there. So they don't have to go to a common yard. We don't have to lock down other units to pass them through. They can have free access to it during their day room time. The overall safety for the people entrusted to our care, as well as our staff, is wildly increased in this model. And part of that, I mentioned the remote or intermittent supervision. In that model, staff has to be reactive, right? In a direct supervision model where you're engaged with the population, you can utilize all of your senses. You can hear when things get louder. You can smell when something's amiss. You can physically feel when there's tensions. And that allows you the opportunity to be proactive, to de-escalate before anything erupts.
Is there rehabilitation here? What kinds of programs are available to help inmates prepare for life after custody? How do those programs benefit the community of Lake Forest?
So one of the major intents behind this design was to enhance our ability to provide and offer rehabilitative services. And that comes in with the integrated classrooms, integrated exam rooms within each housing unit. So we offer rehabilitative services as far as programming in all of our facilities. Here we have the opportunity to enhance that, and hopefully through the environment, through the increased out of cell time, that the population that we serve in here is encouraged to take advantage of all of those opportunities that are presented.
So you have mental health counseling here,
Yeah.
drug and alcohol counseling here.
Yeah, we have those services throughout our custody command at all of our facilities. The benefit of this particular facility is because of the way the housing units are arranged, there's an opportunity to develop a therapeutic community within there.
Looking ahead, what are your hopes of how this facility will shape the future of corrections and rehabilitation here in Orange County?
Based on the engagement between staff and those entrusted to us here, I hope that what comes through is the humanity and the dignity, and the people that we're serving here being receptive to those resources and opportunities that are available to them in this facility, as we all hope for the same goal in preparing them to re-enter our communities and be successsul. Thank you. I appreciate your
sir.
time.
God bless you. Thank you, sir. That was this week's Mayor's Minute. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of the James A. Musick Facility that actually is helping people, but it's a secure location where we don't have anybody getting out before their time, but when they do get out, they're coming out as better human beings. Thank you for watching this week's Mayor's Minute. May God bless you, God bless the USA, and thank you for watching.